Sometimes I preach redemptive historically, and sometimes I might preach more doctrinally, or sometimes the sermon might emphasize application. But the point is always to be faithful to the text. And then, of course, it gets down to how do you understand the text? And if we listen to the New Testament carefully, we understand that the Scriptures do point us to Christ. All the types and shadows point us to Christ. And we are always to be preaching Christ and to be preaching the law and the gospel. Preaching is a little bit more difficult than it looks. I know, there are some people, I think, who make it look easy. I don't think I have that gift, but I think there are some people who make it look easy, but it isn't. There's an awful lot going on in your pastor's head while he's behind the pulpit, and a lot going on when he's on his knees and in his study during the week leading up to the Lord's Day before he gets into the pulpit. So that's a long answer to a short question, but we've always preached redemptive historically. That's not a new thing, and anybody who says that redemptive historical preaching excludes application, I just think they haven't done much reading. If I preach a redemptive historical sermon and I call you to believe in Christ, that's an application. Unless you've defined application to mean an application of the moral law. And may be that the text will lead you there, but it may not be. And if you know before you ever get to the text what it has to say, then of course I think I have a question, or I have a right to ask whether you are really preaching the text or whether you are doing something else.